Welcome to Embracing All of You. I'm Dr. Arielle Schwartz, a licensed clinical psychologist and author. I specialize in working with people with PTSD and complex trauma as a result of repeated or chronic trauma exposure, known as complex PTSD. To walk the healing path, we must learn to practice self-compassion and self-acceptance. Acceptance of who you are is a necessary condition for change and growth. When we can learn to embrace ourselves as we are and hold all the parts of ourselves as lovingly as we can open the doors to deep healing. In this tapping meditation, we will get curious about our experiences, create more space for our feelings, and practice lovingly holding the parts of us that are hurting with acceptance and compassion. Important note, this tapping meditation is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your therapist, physician, or other qualified health provider. This is intended to help you in this journey and as extra support. These meditations can also be great companions to my workbook, the Complex PTSD Workbook. Okay, we're ready to tap. Let's start by tuning into any stress or tension you are feeling right now. How intense is that stress or tension in this current moment? Rate the intensity on a scale from 0 to 10, with 10 being you are completely stressed and tense, and 0 being you are completely at ease. Mark your number now. Let's start by taking a deep breath in and out. And start tapping on the side of the hand. Repeat after me, either in your mind or out loud. Even though it can feel hard to love and accept myself, I accept how I feel and choose to breathe deeply. Again on the side of the hand, even though I tend to judge and criticize myself, I am open to being easier on myself. And last time on the side of the hand, even though part of me may feel ashamed, and sometimes I want to push away my feelings, I choose to explore my feelings with compassion. Moving to the eyebrow point. No need to repeat after me. Just follow along as I guide you through the points. The healing journey is not linear. Some days we may feel okay, and others we will inevitably encounter waves of difficult emotions. Often, when our pain comes to the surface, we can have a hard time sitting with it. We might want to turn away from it or avoid it. Often we judge or criticize ourselves for how we are feeling. Side of the eye. But the truth is, your pain comes to the surface of your awareness in order to be healed. Your pain is not wrong in any way. It is not betraying you. It is simply here to guide you. Your pain is the access point to to the part of you that is ready for healing. So when your pain shows up, it is an invitation to become curious about your experience. Under the eye, your emotions do not define you. You are more than your thoughts and feelings. You can learn to hold all the parts of you. The parts of you that are afraid, the parts of you that are sad, the parts of you that feel powerless. And you can learn to welcome all of that with loving arms. Under the nose. So right here and now, let's begin to practice this. Ask yourself, what would happen if I turned toward my feelings with curiosity rather than criticism? Just notice what comes up. Notice what happens if you give yourself permission to become curious about your experience. Notice what happens when you turn toward your pain in a loving way, giving space for your feelings. Under the mouth. Imagine this. Picture the self-compassionate and curious part of you holding and nurturing the part of you that is struggling. Imagine that loving, accepting part of you holding the part of you that doesn't see a path forward, or the part of you that feels ashamed. Moving to the collarbone point. Allow your body to relax a little bit more as you keep breathing and tapping. Beginning to welcome and embrace all the different parts of you in this moment. There is space for all your feelings and all your experiences. There is space for fear, anger, and grief. And there is also space for comfort, compassion, love, joy, and meaning. Still on the collarbone, all of you is welcome here. As you practice holding it all at once, without judgment, without criticism, without pushing any of it away, you are slowly but surely generating more self-acceptance and more self-compassion. You are worthy of this compassion and acceptance, no matter your past and no matter what you are experiencing right now. Under the arm. If it feels difficult to extend to yourself this compassion and acceptance, imagine someone else who is suffering in a similar way to you, who is also in pain. Can you imagine what that person needs? Can you imagine sending them care, understanding, and unconditional acceptance? And now ask yourself, would you be willing to extend even just 10% of that compassion toward yourself? Top of the head. It's the birthright of every human being to be loved and accepted as they are. Today you are simply trying on this quality of being able to deeply love and accept yourself as you are. So just notice what happens in response to this experiment. There are no wrong answers. You might feel more at ease, or you might feel more tension. Either way, you are learning and growing and opening yourself up to a new path moving forward. Moving back to the eyebrow point, repeat after me in your mind or out loud. I am open to accepting myself and all that I am. Side of the eye. I am learning to replace criticism with curiosity. Under the eye. So I choose to hold all my parts as lovingly as I can. Under the nose. I choose to show myself the same compassion. Under the mouth that I would give to others. Collarbone. I welcome this opportunity to be a better friend to myself. Under the arm. My self-acceptance is growing with every passing moment. Top of the head. All of me is welcome here. Now you can stop tapping and take a deep breath in and out. And place both hands over your heart. Take a moment to tune back into the intensity of the stress or tension you were feeling. How strong is it now on the 0 to 10 scale? Mark the current intensity now. I applaud you for doing this difficult but important work. The more you can learn to treat yourself with self-acceptance and self-compassion, the more healing can take place. Until next time, take care and keep tapping.